Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. I'm Great Scott.
Great Scott!
And if you're not familiar with our channel, check out some of our other videos. What we do here is free champions only. Campaign farmable champions, free daily login champions, basically champions everyone has access to. We use rares, but we don't use void rares that often, or at least we try not to. So yeah, if you can get them for free, we're going to use them here, so you'll be able to use them too. Today, we just opened up our clan versus clan, and I'm going to summon two of our mythical shards, or primal shards, I mean, to get some mythical champions. And I'm also going to try and summon some soul stones, and hopefully get some good results there. Let's do the primal shards first. Keep your fingers crossed. I've heard terrible things about these. Summon number 1 gives us a hill nomad. Impressive. Very impressive. Summon number 2 gives us, oh golly, a sorceress. Not impressed, but you know, that's what I've been reading online and seeing online. People are just not impressed with the pulls. So, that being said, let's summon some souls. Number 1. Not bad. Number 2. Wyverbane. Not bad. Prosecutor. The 2-star. Kinagashi. Grimskin. I don't have one of him. So if we look at the soul collection, we've got a bunch of souls that we can't use. I've got an Arbiter. I will be able to use that one eventually. But I have some very, very high stars here for like a Geomancer, and I don't even know which character this is, but we can't play her anyway because she's not one of our free champions. I just figured I'd hang on to her in case I ever gave this account away to somebody. I mean, I do have a 4-star Dagger. That's going to be useful someday. When I get Dagger, I don't have her yet. I have a 2-star Cold Heart. That's going to be useful. I even have like a 1-star Reliquary Tender, but I don't have her yet. So when I do get some of these, oh yeah, there's a 5-star, what I believe is like a Hurler. So when I get these champions, I'll awaken them and we'll play them and see what we can do. But that was very lackluster as far as trading in some of those primal shards. I was hoping to get at least a good rare, you know, even maybe a nice, you know, legendary champion or epic champion or something. Even though I'm going to vault him anyway, it would have been nice to get the points for a higher rarity. Let's do some void shards. I'm really only doing this to get CVC points. It's not because I actually want the voids. We got a Paragon, and who's the next one? A Cage Bound. Decent champion, Cage Bound. He's got an ally protect. He's going to be pretty useful. I'll use him because he's a rare, and everybody can get him if you just pull enough shards. Let's do some ancient shards. See what we got here. And we actually pulled a legendary Valkyrie. Like a 35,200 points from my clan versus clan for pulling a Valkyrie. Now, great champion. Absolutely fantastic champion. Can't use her. 2-hitter, decreased turn meter if they have any buffs. We've got an AoE, a shield on all allies, and a counterattack for 2 turns. And then, of course, she's got the turn meter will be increased by 10% each time an enemy champion places a buff. Enemy champions will have their turn meters decreased by 10% for each buff they receive. So she's a great champion. She would be super awesome in the Barbarians faction crypts, but I can't use her because she's not available to everybody. It was just kind of a lucky pull. We've got a Delore, Crimson Slayer. I've already got these. I've got all of these champions, actually. I'm not familiar with Ripper, but I can't use him anyway. He's an epic. Looks like he destroys max HP, decreases his damage increases as the target hit point decreases. So as they start to die, he hits harder, I guess. And he's going to ignore some defense, destroy max HP. So that's pretty good. He's got 2 destroy max HPs, and he increases critical rate by 19%. Not bad, but I'm not going to use either one of those anyway. I can't. I need to use the rares and things everybody has access to. We got 4 more. Another epic. Taurus. Don't know anything about Taurus. Can't really use him anyway. He heals 20% of the damage if the target has a poison debuff. Oh, okay. Has a 75% chance to place weaken. Okay. Receives damage equal to 99% of their current HP. Places an unkillable buff for 2 turns. Has an 80% chance of placing 4 5% poisons on all enemies for 2 turns. That sounds awesome, assuming you have a great healer to follow up. And then his accuracy and faction crypts goes up by 40. That's kind of nice for the Skinwalkers faction. Let's keep pulling. We got a Boltsmith. He's a new one. I don't remember pulling a Boltsmith before. Boltsmith attacks one enemy 2 times. Decrease speed. Small chance. 15% increased crit rate, 30% crit damage on this champion, and gets an extra turn. And he attacks one enemy, will ignore 30% of target's defense. You know, I'll be honest, I don't think he's going to be all that useful. I probably won't be using him. Headsman, he's got a 2-hitter on his A1, 20% chance when booked to place in a fear. He has an AoE, 30% chance of 100% heal reduction for 2 turns, and then he inflicts more damage if they're under a heal reduction. I don't think I'll be using him. And another Spirit Host. Campaign farmable champion, absolutely fantastic champion. She's even worth maybe building 2 copies of, so you can use in your tag team arenas, because she's great for attack up. She also clears and blocks debuffs for a turn, and she can heal herself whenever she attacks. She also has that 10% speed lead. Fantastic champion. I would consider maybe building 2 of them, one for 2 out of the 3 tag team arenas. Let's maybe pull some mystery shards up. Modest slots. Okay, so that's basically all of our pulls for right now. Disappointing to say the least, but tune in. Next time we'll pull some more, especially during Clan vs. Clan. I don't mind getting the legendaries and the epic champions during Clan vs. Clan. I don't use them. They go in the vault. I've got a whole bunch of champions in the vault that I don't use, and I'll show you some of those now. So these level 50 champions that are in the beginning, these epic champions, they're part of a series that I wanted to do about who's better. So Fane drops some poisons, Allure drops the turn meter. I've got Ultimate Galek. He's actually a burner, as is Skrank. So is Artak. I was just going to do some series on who's the best poisoner, who's the best burners, who's the best turn meter reduction, things like that. I'm never taking them past 50 because they're in my reserve vaults. They don't have any equipment. They don't get used at all. They're kind of useless at this point. They're only for making those videos later on to see who's better. But I'm going to go ahead and throw those new champions that I can't use, like our Valkyrie, like whoever this guy was and whoever this guy was. We're going to throw them in here into the reserve vault. But I mean, I've got lots of great champions. One of the first ones I pulled was Archbishop. He's arguably one of the best supports in the game. We've got all of these that I can't use. They're beautiful. I mean, Doom Priest, Sineshas, they're gorgeous. I've got all of these wonderful champions. Ragnar, great ones. Can't use any of those champions, so oh well. They're beautiful in the vault, so they're good to look at and they're nice to look around, but I'm not going to be using them because they're not available to everybody. My champion list are champions that are available to everyone, and we only use free-to-play champions. So that's that, I guess. So, like, subscribe, put something down in the comments if you want to see me open some more shards or do some more things. Free to play only. And with that, I guess we'll wrap it up here. So, bye-bye.